All right, workout worthy, welcome to Total Body Conditioning. If you are new to this channel, TBC is cardio, strength, and core, all in one safe, effective, and fun workout. All you need is a couple of sets of dumbbells and a little bit of space. Now, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video. Your workouts do not need to be extreme, but you do need to be consistent, and you need to be doing at least 2 to 3 strength training workouts each and every week. You can come right back here to Workout Worthy and do this workout 3 times this week, or you can pick from our playlist with over 100 total body conditioning workouts. Now, if you're already warm, skip ahead to section 1. We have 5 sections today, and it's going to be about a 30-minute workout. If you're not warm yet, we're going to warm up together to make sure that your heart rate is elevated, your blood is pumping, and your muscles are ready to work. March it out with your right leg. Back is tall, abs are tight. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale up. Now the warm-up is the only choreographed part of class. Inhale and exhale, side to side to your right and left. Add wide knee lifts. Out. Pulling up towards your underarms, keeping your shoulders low and relaxed. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hamstring curls. Gentle stretch across your chest. Gentle stretch through your quads. Sneakers should disappear behind your thighs, keeping that alignment through your knees. Back to wide knee lifts for 8. Hamstring curls for 8. Wide knee lifts for 4, 3, 2. Hamstrings for 4, 3, 2. Wide knees, 4. Hamstrings, 4. Now sets of 2, 1 on each side. Out, curl. Knee, knee, curl, curl. Now half squats. You're going to step to the right, step to the left. 2 counts. Let's go slow and strong. Slow and strong. Singles. Right, left. Weight is in both heels. Hips stay level, chest stays lifted. 4 more. 3, 2. Now reverse lunge. Right leg back for 2. Stand up nice and slow. Left leg back for 2. Stand up nice and slow. Stepping back, keeping your back heel lifted. You can stay at this pace or singles. Right, left, right, left. Alternating sides. Half squat. Right, left. Reverse lunge. Right, left. Half squat. Right, reverse lunge. Let's do that one more time. Half squat, reverse lunge. Now the half squat is first. Now the same reverse lunge. Other side, squat, lunge, squat, lunge, squat, lunge. March it out. Okay, grab a drink. Towel off. First section. We're gonna start with cardio, and we're gonna do air squats. This is 60 seconds to start. Each section is a 60-second cardio burst. We're gonna use a leg strength training exercise. We're not gonna use any resistance. Go at your own speed. We're gonna start with air squats. 1 minute, here we go. Weights in your heels. Chest is lifted. Abs are tight. Your chin is level, so you're not looking up and bobbing your head. You're also not looking down and putting strain on your spine. Keep breathing. Now your squat might be smaller, your squat might be deeper. Do what works for you. You can stay with air squats or add a heel raise at the top. Heel raise needs to add value without compromising your form. So if you're standing, you've got that neutral spine, neutral pelvic bone. If you're adding the heel squats, that stays the same. Now our last option, if you want, squat jump. Little bit of impact, so good for our bone density, so good to get that heart rate up. Try at least one jump if your body allows. Do what works for you. It should be outside our comfort zone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Now, strength, our back. Bend your knees, lift with your legs, heaviest weight that you can do in good form. Your back is your largest upper body muscle group, so don't be afraid to go heavy. 2 count, narrow row. Pull for 2, control for 2. Exhale, inhale. Feel your elbows graze your sides as you lift and as you lower. Heart rate is high, don't forget to breathe. Exhale up, inhale down. The dumbbells pull towards your hip bones, not your armpits. You can stay at this pace or singles. 2 sets of 8 is the maximum number of reps. Think about retracting your shoulder blades. Your back is contracting to lift this resistance. Don't shrug your shoulders, don't shorten your neck. Pull, control. We've got 4 or less. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Now lower body strength, we are gonna do stationary squats, and you wanna do the heaviest weight you can do in good form. Dumbbells can stay at your side. If you can keep good form, I like to bring my dumbbells up onto my shoulders so they're out of the way. 2 counts. Down for 2. Up for 2. Leg strength challenge. We want heavy resistance. Inhale and exhale. Our form is the same as with that cardio burst. Explore your range of motion. Your toes are angled slightly up. Your knees follow the exact same angle as your toes. And you're reaching your hips back like you're trying to sit in a chair just a little too far away while keeping your chest lifted. Singles. 2 sets of 8. Strong and steady. If it feels too fast, slow it down. Especially if you have heavy dumbbells, if you're going deep into your squat, you're probably not going to be able to keep this pace. So listen to your body. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back rows. We're going to stick with back rows, but we're going to do a wide grip. Big shoulder roll. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. Same hip hinge, keeping that neutral spine. Shoulders are back. Numbers of the dumbbells touch, and then we pull up for 2, down for 2. Exhale, inhale, up for 2, down for 2. Exhale, 4 more. Retracting the shoulder blades, contracting the back, keeping the shoulders low and relaxed. Let the arms hang, but don't let those shoulder blades separate. You can stay at this pace or singles. Pull. No bouncing, no momentum. Your legs and your core are stabilizing to prevent any movement. Don't pull too high. This is about back strength, not about shoulder flexibility. 8 or less. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Squats, our second and final set in this round. Dumbbells can be at your side or on your shoulders. Down for 2, up for 2, down for 2, up for 2. Inhale, exhale. So we're doing the exact same set again. squat. Strong. Lower and lift. Give me 2 more. Slow and strong, exploring that range of motion. Singles, 2 sets of 8. Or less. Lower power. Keeping that great form. Abs are tight, sucking your belly in, flexing through those core muscles, working our core with every exercise that we do. 4 or less. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now we are going to do one more back exercise. Bend your knees, set your heavy weights down, and then go to your lighter weights. Just as a reference, I'm using 6 pounds. You might have more, you might have less. We're gonna strengthen our back with a longer lever. This is gonna be paced on time, not speed. Same hip hinge. Arms are straight for a rear delt fly. Retract the shoulder blades without swinging. Elongating, but your elbows never go higher than your shoulders. Pause at the bottom, pause at the top. Arms are straight, elbows are soft. Notice that your elbows never bend, they never extend. They stay where they are, and your back is making this shoulder movement happen. Keep breathing, exhale and inhale. This is based on time, not speed. And at the end of the interval, your speed should be a little bit slower than when you started. Muscle fatigue is going to factor in. You do not compromise form, but you can slow down. 3, 2, 1, and done. Bending your knees, set the weights down. Grab a drink, towel off. Second section, we're going to start with cardio. Instead of air squats, we're gonna do reverse lunges, no resistance, focusing on form, focusing on getting that heart rate up. Alternating sides, reverse lunges. Here we go, 1 minute. Now we're not doing touchbacks. Your weight is in both of your feet. Back heel is lifted. I like to keep my hands on my hips, out of the way. Arms can be down. If you do want to move your arms, move them together. What we don't want is running arms, moving our hips. You can stay right here. If you want a little bit more, you can switch, lunge, and switch. Do the option that works for you. Breathing. Abs are tight. Keep going. Now we have 20 seconds left. You can stay where you are, or you can lunge, lunge, switch, switch. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Heart rate is high. If you need to stay upright, you're gonna do deadlifts for your lower body. If you can go to the floor, you are gonna do, actually let's start with our chest. If you're on the floor, you're gonna do chest press. If you're upright, you're gonna do a push-up. And we're gonna do a narrow grip. Knuckles are up to the ceiling. Lower for 2, press back up. Lower for 2, press back up. So when I say knuckles to the ceiling, it means rotate your knuckles to the ceiling, keep a neutral wrist. You should feel like you're pressing through your knuckles. You're not pushing through your palms. Elbows graze your sides, but do not go too deep. Once again, we're strengthening our chest. We're not stretching our shoulders. You can stay at this pace or singles. Push, push. No bouncing, no momentum. Look at where your wrists are. They should be above your elbows, not in here. You want them here. 8 or less. 7. Press through those knuckles, keep the neutral wrist. If you feel yourself pushing through your palms, rotate those knuckles to the ceiling. One more. Good. Glute bridges. So this round, if you are upright, it's deadlifts. If you are on the floor, it's glute bridges. We want the inner thighs, the hamstrings, and the glutes. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. 2 counts. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. Your inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes are contracting to make this movement happen. At the top of the movement, our goal is a straight line from our knees through our hips to our shoulder blades, not our neck, not our head. Lower is fine, but don't push your hips any higher than that straight line. Singles, contract, control, lift, lower. Not bouncing, but contracting. Abs are tight, working our core, working our pelvic floor. We've got 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Back to our chest. Extra sit up. Wide grip. If you are upright, you're going to do wide grip push-ups against the wall. If you're on the floor, numbers of the dumbbells touch. Wide grip push-up or chest press. Here we go. Bend to a hover. Push up. Bend to a hover. Push up. Just like with the narrow grip, your wrist alignment matters. Knuckles are up to the ceiling. Pressing through the knuckles, never pushing through the palms. Shoulders are low and relaxed. Neck is long and lean. Even though we're lying down, we're working our core, sucking the belly in, stabilizing. Singles. Hover. Push. We do not want to feel a stretch in our shoulders. Protect that shoulder joint. Go through a comfortable range of motion. The challenge, that outside your comfort zone, is the resistance you're lifting. If the speed feels too fast, slow it down. Focus on that form. Focus on that resistance. 4 or less. 3, 2, and 1. Glute bridges. Second and final. This is the only section we're doing this exercise for. So heaviest weight you can do in good form, right across your hip bones. Body weight might be enough. If you're upright, it's a deadlift. 2 counts, up for 2. Lower to the hover. Up for 2. Lower to a hover. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Halfway up, all the way up. Halfway down, hover. Keeping the shoulders low, no pressure in our neck or our head. Contract, control, singles. 2 sets of 8. If you feel like you're bouncing, take back control. You might need to slow it down or make your movement smaller. Focus on the muscle making the movement happen. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, last chest exercise. Just like the back, you are going to go with your lighter resistance because we're going to do a long lever chest flies. If you are upright, you are going to do chest scoops. Arms are straight, elbows are soft, reaching away. Remember, we're not trying to stretch, so stop right before you feel that stretch. It should be a good range of motion. Here we go, 60 seconds. Reach and contract. Reach and squeeze. Now, my chest is feeling strong. So instead of using my lightest weight, my 6-pound dumbbells, I'm gonna go up to my 8s. With this heavier resistance, I'm going to have to go a little slower. So you choose what challenge your body needs today. Strengthening the chest, arms are straight, elbows are soft. We are halfway. I'm going to show you from this angle because it is really important. Just like with the rear delt flies, your arms are straight, elbows are soft. We're not bending the elbows, we're not extending the elbows. This movement comes from your shoulders. And it's your chest that contracts to lift the arms back to center. Comfortable range of motion as you go out. Contract, challenging the chest as you lift. 3, 2, 1. Great job, set those weights down. This was our only section that's gonna be on the floor today. So support yourself to stand, take a nice deep breath, grab a drink, towel off. Round 3, middle section already. Cardio, going back to our squats. Now, air squats, squat heel raises, squat jumps are the 3 options. You can do all 3, or you can go right to the option that works for you. Here we go, 1 minute. So if you wanna go right into squat jumps and do the whole 60 seconds here, go right ahead. If you wanna start with air squats, you might stay here the entire minute, or you might progress. I'm gonna do those 20-second intervals like we did round 1. So if you wanna do that with me, go ahead. We're 20 seconds in, so if you want those heel raises, those don't work for you, go back to the air squats. If you want to do squat jumps the entire time, that's an option as well. Keep breathing outside your comfort zone. We're not just getting through this minute, we're getting the most out of this minute. Last 20 seconds. If you want that jump, go right ahead. Try at least 1. So good for function, so good for getting the heart rate elevated, increasing your bone density. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders. Heaviest weight you can do in good form, we're gonna do a narrow grip shoulder press. Big shoulder roll, 2 counts. Exhale up, inhale, exhale, inhale. So our legs are hip to shoulder width apart, knees are soft, hips are level. Belly is sucking in towards your spine, flexing through your core. Knuckles up to the ceiling, so this would be breaking your wrist, pushing through your palms. Don't let that happen. I'll show you. Neutral wrist. You're not arching your back, you're keeping your spine stable. Singles. Press, control. We're not bouncing, we're not using momentum. Don't let your rib cage pop up. Keep that rib cage pulled down, belly sucking in towards your spine. Breathing. 8 or less. 7, try to stop towards parallel. You don't want to come all down here and rest. Stay here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower body, we've got squats. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. So I'm gonna go real heavy. Dumbbells can be at your side or on your shoulders. I love this option so I don't swing my arms. So my arms get a little rest. My body supports the weight. 2 counts down, 2 counts up. We're staying with traditional squats. We're not making any changes. Do what feels right for you. If you need to go a little more narrow, that is more than fine. If you want to go a little wider, that is fine too. Wherever your toes point, your knees follow that same track. Our knees bend, they don't twist. So we want to keep that alignment through every rep. You can stay at this pace or singles. 2 sets of 8. Strong and steady. This is leg strength. Our second section doing squats. Hopefully your resistance is a challenge already. Halfway, 8 or less. And remember those options. If you need more, go heavier or go deeper. Do not go faster. If you need less, slow down your pace, lighten your resistance, or don't go as deep. Back to our shoulders. Wide grip, shoulder press. Bend your knees, lift with your legs if you are adjusting your resistance. Big shoulder roll. Same exact foundation, head to heels, but a wide grip for our shoulder press. Up for 2, out for 2. Exhale, inhale. Knuckles are up to the ceiling with those neutral wrists. Pushing our shoulders down as we extend our arms up. Long neck, chin is level. Rib cage is pulled down, abs are tight. One of my favorite core exercises right here. Not allowing my back to arch. You can stay at this pace or singles. Up. Still stopping about 90 degrees. so you don't let your shoulders rest, even at the bottom. If it feels too fast, slow it down. Shoulder strength is the goal. Halfway, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to our squats. Heaviest weight you can do in good form, so I'm gonna go back up. 24 repetitions is the goal. Dumbbells can be at your side. You know I'm bringing mine up out of the way. 2 counts. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Up for 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 4 more just like this. 4. And strong. Halfway down, all the way down, halfway up, all the way up. Even if it's a little squat, take 2 counts to get there, 2 counts to get back up. Singles. 2 sets of 8. Strong and steady. Breathing. Inhale. Leg strength is our focus, not speed. Doesn't matter how fast you go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, best one. Shoulders with our long lever. I'm gonna start with my 6s. I think that's probably where I want to stay. Adjust your weight. We're gonna do a lateral raise. Big shoulder roll. Long lever, 1 minute. Here we go. So start small. Shoulder contraction. What you are not doing is you're not using momentum and you're not bending your elbows. We don't want to go here. We want to push the shoulders down and lift our arms up. Exhale and inhale. Reach. And instead of reaching towards the ceiling, I really like to think about stretching towards the side walls as I lift. The back of your dumbbell is in line with the middle of your shoulder. So we're not all the way back here. I'm not even gonna do it because that'll hurt the front of your shoulder. Think about the back of your dumbbell in line with the middle of your shoulder as you lift, as you lower. Now the highest you wanna go would be parallel. Lower is more than fine, but what you don't wanna do is go way up here. So pretend there's like a sheet of ice on your shoulders, and every time you lift, you don't wanna break the ice. Fast enough is a challenge. Not so fast to use momentum. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Round 3 complete. 2 rounds to go. Grab a drink. Towel off, keep moving. Round 4, our second and final round, doing reverse lunges for our cardio burst. 60 seconds, alternating sides. Here we go. Now, just like those squats, if you know what option you want to do, you can go right there. So if you want to do those lunge switches, go right ahead. I'm going to start with no impact, alternating sides. 20 seconds in. If you want, you can switch, lunge, switch. So this adds impact, adds intensity. It's definitely slowing me down, so I have less speed, but my heart rate is going to get higher from the challenge. 20 seconds left, and our last option, lunge, lunge, switch, switch. Whew, thank goodness this is our last time doing lunges for this cardio. Dig deep, all the way to the end, even if you need to change your option. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Triceps. Bend your knees, lift with your legs. We're gonna do tricep kickbacks. Big shoulder roll, hinge forward, narrow grip, 2 counts. Up for 2, down for 2. Contract, control. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Don't think about lifting the dumbbell. Really think about that tricep contraction. We don't want to flick our wrist. We don't want our shoulder getting involved. Our shoulder simply stabilizes. Exhale. You can stay at this pace or singles. Pause, pause. No pendulums here, no swinging, no momentum. Contract, control, lift, lower. We've got 8 or less. Think about your knuckles. They face behind you, and then the floor. Where your knuckles never face is in front of you. Keep those 90s. Last one, lower body. Lunges. Right leg forward, left leg back. This is our only section doing lunges for strength. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. Dumbbells can be at your side, but once again, I'm gonna bring mine up. 2 counts. Lunge for 2. Lift for 2. These are stationary lunges or split squats. Weight is in both feet evenly. Bending both knees and extending. No forward movement, no backward movement. Reaching through the crown of your head, feeling that length. Belly is sucking in, flexing through your core. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, singles, lunge, lift. If you need less, slow down your pace, lighten your resistance. Body weight might be more than enough. If you need more, go deeper or go heavier with your resistance. 4 or less. 3, 2, 1. Left leg, same exact set. Stationary lunges. Left leg forward, right leg back. Hips are square, back heel's lifted. Here we go. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Up for 2. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more, nice and slow, nice and strong. Last one. Singles. 2 sets of 8. Lunge and lift. Abs are tight, feel that length, stretching through the crown of your head, keeping your chin level, no bobbleheads here. Halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Triceps. We're gonna do tricep kickbacks, and we're gonna do it with a wide grip. I'm actually gonna go a little bit lighter because for me, this is a lot more challenging, not only for my triceps, but for my shoulders to stabilize. Palms face up. Here we go, 2 counts. Up for 2. Bend for 2. Up for 2. Notice my wrists are neutral. I'm not curling my wrists to lift this resistance. It's my triceps contracting. You are gonna be almost on a V because you gotta go outside those hips, but keep your elbows glued in space. Exhale, up for 2. Inhale down. Exhale, up for 2. Now singles. Straight, bend. No pendulums here. We're not using all muscle. Pause, pause. Shoulders haven't moved, they're stable. Elbows haven't moved, they're stable. Triceps should be feeling real tired. Exhale. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunges. Now this set of lunges, we're gonna do that reverse motion that we did in the cardio, but we're gonna do it with resistance, so we're not gonna do any impact. Dumbbells can be at your side as long as you don't swing. I'm gonna bring my dumbbells up. Alternating sides. 2 counts. 24 is the total, so 12 on each leg. Right leg back, bend back, press up. Left leg back, press up. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. 4 more. Slow and stand. Slow and stand. Slow and stand. Keep that same form. Keep those reverse lunges for singles. Right, left, right, and left. If it feels too fast, go at your own pace. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are done with lunges. We got one long lever tricep exercise. I'm gonna go with my light weights. 60 seconds. So you're gonna hinge, palms behind you, press up and lower. Here we go, 60 seconds. Not bending the elbows, not arching the back. Press, and you might just move a little. You might go here, and that might be high enough. Straight line is the highest that you'd want to go. If I went higher, so this is my straight line. If I went here, it would just be putting pressure on my shoulder. Keep that alignment. 60 seconds based on time, not speed. Keep breathing. Rib cage pull down, abs are tight. No swinging, no momentum. Five seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. One section to go. Grab a drink, towel off. Last section. Cardio is going to be our squats. Air squats. 1 minute starts right now. Last cardio burst. So if you want to do squat jumps from go right ahead. If you want to start with air squats, you might stay here the entire interval. I'm going to do that same progression. So I'm going to do 20 seconds of air squats, 20 seconds adding the calf raise, and then 20 seconds at the end with the jump. If you want the heel raise, go right ahead. Good squat form, no matter your choice. Not just getting through this final cardio burst, but getting the most out of it, what your body needs right now. 20 seconds left. Jump if you can. Chin is level, chest is lifted. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Biceps, we've got hammer curls. So bend your knees, lift with your legs, big shoulder roll, curl for 2, control. So this is a narrow grip. Heart rate's high, don't forget to breathe. Chest is open, shoulders are stable, and elbows are glued right at our sides. Our wrists are neutral, so we're not using our wrist to flick at the top or the bottom. Rib cage pull down, abs are tight, feeling length. Singles. Contract, control. Now, this feels a little fast. If it feels too fast, you have options. You can slow down your speed or lighten your resistance. I would prefer not alternating arms, at least working together, even if it means slowing down your pace. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squats. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. I'm sticking with my heavies. 2 counts. Dumbbells can be at your side or on your shoulders. Legs hip to shoulder width apart, narrow or wide, depending on what your body needs. 2 counts. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Up for 2. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep this nice slow pace. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. And up for 2. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Single squats. Strong and steady. Lower lift. Inhale. Exhale. One set down, one to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to biceps. Traditional this time. Bend your knees, adjust your resistance. Palms forward. 2 count bicep curls. Up for 2. Down for 2. Retracting your shoulder blades, keeping your chest open. Shoulders are stabilizing, but it shouldn't be painful. If you're hunched forward, if you're going to internal, you might feel that in your shoulders. Keep a little bit of external rotation there so it feels comfortable. Exhale up. Inhale down. Body doesn't move. So instead of thinking about lifting the resistance, think about that bicep contraction. So your body doesn't help, biceps do all the work. Singles. Contract, control. Inhale. Exhale. Pause, pause. Lift, lower. Inhale. Exhale. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our last set of squats. I'm going to stay with my lighter resistance for this final set, making sure I have good form. Do what works for you. 2 counts. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. And up for 2. Inhale. Exhale. Lower. And lift. Inhale. And exhale. You can stay at this pace. We're gonna finish single tempo. Our last leg set. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 1 set down, 1 to go. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise, serving biceps. Long lever. I'm gonna go to my 6-pound weights just as a reference. 60 seconds. Extend and bend. Here we go. Body doesn't move, so we're stabilizing from our feet to our head, our legs, our core. No leaning back, no leaning forward. And I love this exercise for biceps. That anterior medial head of the bicep really has to work. Extend and control. Highest you want to go is here. Lower is more than fine, so you might be extending here. Listen to your body. Chest is open, abs are tight. Last exercise, then we are done. Fast enough is a challenge, not so fast that you use momentum. Five seconds left. 4, 3, 2, last one, best one. Set those weights down. Shake it out. Grab a drink, towel off, then march it out. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale up and exhale. One more nice deep breath. Inhale up and exhale. Right leg straight back, heel presses down, stretching through your calf, right arm behind your head. So 45 minutes from our warm up through our cool down. Your cardio, your strength, and your core is all complete. Make sure, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video. Like I mentioned, your workouts do not have to be extreme, interlock, but you do have to be consistent. So we strengthened every muscle from head to toe. We used resistance. You want to do that at least twice, preferably 3 times each and every week. Hinge forward. Our heart rate was elevated. Hopefully you're as sweaty as I am. We got a great cardiovascular workout as we were strength training, and we strengthened our core, stabilizing through a lot of different challenges from the cardio through every muscle group. Interlock, round forward, separate your shoulder blades. Reach up nice and tall. And take one final breath. We are done.